On the first day of unleavened bread, when the Passover lamb is sacrificed, his disciples said to Jesus, "Where do you want us to go and make preparations for you to eat the Passover?" They're not at home. They don't go to their usual places, right? They're not in Galilee. They are in Jerusalem. They're staying in somebody's house. Where are we going to have our Passover, right? So he sent two of his disciples, saying to them, "Go into the city, and a man carrying a jar of water will meet you. Follow him. And wherever he enters, say to the owner of the house, 'The teacher asks, where is my guest room where I may eat the Passover with my disciples?' He will show you a large room upstairs, furnished and ready. Make preparations for us there." So the disciples set out and went to the city, found everything just as he had told them, and they prepared the Passover meal. Right? I bet the part you know best is the part that comes next. When they're at the table, and he says, "One of you is going to betray me," and they say, "No, not I, not I, not I, not I," and he finally says, "The one who's dipping with me now." All of us know that, right? And we know the words, "This is my body, and this is the blood of the new covenant in my blood, shed, the wine of the new covenant in my blood, shed for you and for many," right? All of that. "I won't drink it again until I come in the coming kingdom," right? We know that language because we repeat it over and over. But notice in the setup, in the world that Mark has set, that Jesus isn't in Galilee, and by all lights that we have, he's never been to Jerusalem before, right? In Mark's world, he's never been to Jerusalem. Now, in John, they go several times, right? I'm not saying that these guys didn't know what had gone before. I'm saying that for Mark's crowd in a room in Rome or wherever he is hosting, right, wherever he's reading it out, that crowd so far thinks, well, they're new to Jerusalem. Their disciples were just saying in chapter 13, "Look at all the big buildings. Aren't these cool?" Right? The first time they've seen it. But Jesus says, "Okay, you're going to go into town. There's going to be a guy who's walking with a water jar on his head." And I'm thinking the guy has just been walking with a water jar on his head, waiting for the Jesus people to come. It may have been a long job unless they timed it well, right? But however it goes, they get there, and that guy is going to lead them into the proper room, and then they're going to, the teacher needs it, quotes, right? Like it's all been scripted in advance. Do you see how it almost sounds like a spy movie? There'll be a man on a park bench. He'll have a trench coat. He'll have an accent, right? That's what it sounds like. And that's the picture we would have gotten from the way the Messianic secret has gone all the way through. Jesus is going to keep on the low, and when he gets to Jerusalem, he's going to enter the belly of the beast because he can make arrangements like this, right? So Jesus arranges in a very surreptitious way, in a very secretive, coded way for this Passover that he must eat, right? Then comes the scene we all know. And just because we all know it doesn't mean it's not powerful. And just because we all know it doesn't mean that there aren't new things to be seen in it. But I'm not going to read it out here. I'll let you read it in your own time. He does the things I just spoke. He says, "One of you is going to betray me," at the very first words out. And then he identifies that person. And then he raises the bread and raises the cup. And then they go out singing the hymn, and he says, "Oh, by the way, one of you is going to deny me. Peter, you're going to deny me 3 times. And of course, Peter protests, and Jesus kind of reassures him this will happen. So just in parallel, we've had Judas prepare for the betrayal, and now Jesus identify the betrayal. Now we have Jesus identify the denial, and Peter refuting that, right? So we've got parallel abandonments here.